Hello everybody, Castle here, and in today's video I want to talk to you about two earbuds that are actually less than $70 and they feel like quality premium. Instead of buying this Apple, Samsung, you can buy these ones and then you can feel the quality and also save a lot of money in 2026. Okay, so first of all, I want to talk about two types of earbuds. First of all, the one that I have here, these are actually open ones. As you can see here, they don't go exactly inside of the ear. They go in the ear, but not inside of the ear, if you know what I mean. And then the other earbuds, it's basically a regular brand, this one. They're very simple, but these ones are like the most typical, or they're more similar to the earbuds that you normally will buy in the market. And we will talk about these later. But for now, I want to talk about these ones. But before we get into it, I want to let you know why did I pick these two. Well, one is just the regular earbuds and then the other one is open, which is very comfortable. So let's not waste more time and talk about the open ones. As you can see, these open earbuds, they go exactly into the ear just like this, and then you want to put this side that you can see. This is basically the speaker. You will want to put it on your ear like this. It may not seem comfortable at first, but trust me, it is very comfortable. And so I'm gonna put it on the other side, and I wanna show you something real quick here. You see, they don't fall. So that's actually pretty good when you wanna run, or maybe you're driving or you're walking somewhere, you are working out, they don't fall off. So they actually have a good job in there, and it's not magnetic, so you don't feel like it's crushing your ear, which is very important. They are not heavy, they are lightweight. So now let's go ahead and talk about exactly how they work. If you see it here, they have some sort of kind of a speaker. You can see it right here. It just blasts the music and all that. Now, I know that you have a lot of questions like how comfortable they are. They are very comfortable. I actually don't have any problem using them the whole day. And then some other features. Does people actually hear what I'm listening to? Well, the answer is no. Obviously, if the volume is pretty high, then some people can hear some stuff, but usually that's not the case. I want to also talk about audio quality. The audio quality, it feels very good. However, I'm just gonna say that it will not blast your ears with loud music, because they're actually not meant for that. Another thing that is really important for this, sometimes you're walking around, you're running and all that, and somebody is telling you something, then you should be able to hear this person, and at the same time, you should be able to hear the music. Now, when you're running around and then there is traffic and things like that, you can actually still hear the music pretty well. Let's go ahead and talk about the microphone. The microphone is really high quality. I normally use it for some meetings when I'm working, and then I'm using them the whole time. So I was asking everybody like, hey, do you hear me pretty well? And normally people hear me very, very well. When you grab it with the phone, you can connect it to multiple phones. I have multiple phones here and they are all connected in the same one. And when I'm using them, if I want to change it to a different device, then I just need to stop the music or whatever I'm listening to in one of the devices, and then what I have to do in the other device is just to play the music right away. So it's simple as that. So that's something that I love it, and it works pretty well. Now let's talk about the downsides, because obviously not everything can be really cool. There is a downside with these earbuds, that is the music. Sometimes it's not as loud as possible. So if you're one of these people that they like to have the music up loud in your ear, then these may not be the best ones for you. Also, when you lay down, it usually can be a little bit uncomfortable. So that's another downside. Plus, another downside that I have, it's the battery on the case. The battery on the case is very low, so you may need to be charging the case the whole time. However, that's not the case for the earbuds. So the battery on the earbuds itself, they last for a long period of time. And something good that I like, it's when you're not using them, they actually save battery by stopping the use on the earbuds. So that's pretty incredible. However, on the case one, you may need to have that case plug it in the whole time because it doesn't last that very long. If you're going to use them in the shower, that's something that you can do. They are waterproof. Another thing that doesn't come with this, it's obviously noise blocking, because they are open, so they're not supposed to block any noise. In fact, that's supposed to be for the opposite, to be able to hear whatever is outside of you, and at the same time listening to the music, of course. I'm gonna give these headphones a good rating. I actually love them. So if I could put on a tier list, I would put them tier A. If you don't have any reference about tier list, A is like a really high, S being the top. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about these ones. These ones are similar to the Earbuds. They are very similar, more like the AirPod style. So the first thing that I can notice is the noise cancellation when I put them on. Noise cancellation in these ones are gonna be permanent, which means that when you put them on, then it will be difficult to hear somebody else if you're listening to the music at the same time. The audio quality, which is the first thing that we care about, is actually pretty good. I wouldn't say it's the premium quality like other Earbuds, like AirPods, but they are actually very, very good for the money that you're paying for. I want to talk about some downside here, which is the microphone. The microphone is actually pretty bad. So if you're a person that is always working on meetings, calling other people and all that, it's not gonna be a good headphones for you. But if you go out for run-ins and then you want to hear the music instead of the traffic and all the noises outside, then they can be very beneficial for you. You can also use them on water, under the rain, whenever you're taking a shower, you can use them as well. Also, I would like to talk about the battery. The battery on these ones, it's very good. When it comes to the Earbud, it's very good. Also, the case battery, also very, very good. I love it. And they charge pretty fast. Now, these ones, I found these ones for $12, but usually what happens with these ones is like it's a generic brand that is being made in China, and then some people, they buy them in big quantities and then they put their company logos in there, and then they start selling these on Amazon. So any type of earbuds similar that you see to this one, so it's gonna be basically made by the same factory, it's just a different logo. The good side, it's since a lot of people are doing this, then they're competing for whoever sells the most. So, and how do you sell the most? By lowering the price. So if you're like me, you will get this by a good offer, but usually they're around $20, which is actually insanely good. Also, something that I forgot to mention about these ones, it's if you are using them on a single device and then you want to move them to a different device, you need to first disconnect it from the first device and then go ahead and connect it on the second device. Something else that I want to mention is that the other ones are made by Dolby. So this is actually a serious company, if you want to call it like that. And then those Dolby ones, they are around $70. They start at 70, but they always have these kind of offers the whole time. So I bought them for $49.99. And the current price that I saw like today, right now, as the moment I'm recording this video, was $55. I think it's an incredible price. Please go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel if you like this. I'm gonna be coming with other videos and other things that I found on the internet, and then giving you guys good prices, showing you cool technologies that people normally don't talk about. And yeah, thank you guys for this video. And if you tend to buy these ones, I'm gonna also put the link of these products right here down below in the comments area, in the description area of the video, so you can buy them. And if you ended up buying, just let me know what do you think about this. I don't get any money when you buy this, so you can freely buy it, and then this is my honest opinion. Thank you guys, and have a great night.